Good morning student, myself Millie Sankla, and in today's session our subject design of pre-stress concrete structure. We continue with our module that is pre-stress compression and tension member, and today we discuss the compression member. Okay, now first of all this section cover the following topic. Here today we discuss the compression member for pre-stress concrete, and here we cover number of topics. First one is the introduction, second is analysis, third is the development of interaction diagram and effect of pre-stressing force. Now in introduction portion, what is the need to analysis and design of this compression member, and what is compression member that we discuss. Pre-stress is the meaningful when the concrete in member is in tension due to the external load. Hence, for member subjected to compression with minor bending and pre-stressing is not necessary, but when a member is subjected to compression with moment under the lateral load, then pre-stressing is applied to counteract the tensile stresses. Example of such member are piles, then tower and column of frame structure. Okay. Second, as the seismic force, that means our earthquake forces, are reversible in nature, the pre-stressing of pile or column is concentric with cross section. Some type of cross section are discussed. First one, this one is the partially pre-stressed column. Okay, this is the pre-stressing circular and hexagonal piles. Okay, this is the example of pile, that is the circular section, and this one is the hexagonal shape. Okay, now here we can see that pre-stressed pile, manufacturing of pre-stressed pile is figure is given. Precast pre-stressed pile have following advantage. What is the advantage of these piles? First one, large bending and axial tension capacities are more than other structure. Then better quality control than board and cast iron piles. Second, remain uncracked under service load, that means then the structure that we type of using. Okay, and increase durability also. Use a high strength concrete, give a reduction in section. Okay, now this one is the advantages of precast pre-stressed pile. Pre-stressed member is under self equilibrium. There is no buckling of member due to internal pre-stressing with bonded tendons. In a deflected shape, there is no internal moment due to pre-stressing. That means pre-stressing member is self-equilibrium. Our member is subjected to pre-stressing force and it is balanced by self-weight. Okay, now justification of this balancing equilibrium we understand by this figure. Okay, this one is the column section, and this column is subjected to axial compressive force, and due to this force this column is buckled. Okay, now one by one, under the external compression forces. Okay, and this one is the figure of under the internal pre-stressing forces. Now what is external force and what is internal force, that we discuss here. In first free body diagram, in first sketch, body external compression P cause additional moment due to deflection of member. Okay, here we can see that this column is subjected to external compressive force, and because of this it is a buckle. Okay, this buckling is nothing but that is the deflection of column. Okay, and here the deflection of member, the value of moment at mid height is P delta. That means due to this buckling of column, moment will be induced in this column, and this moment is loaded into this deflection, that means P into delta. Okay, and this is known as member stability effect, which is the one type of P delta effect. Okay, number of time we can say that P delta effect, but this P delta effect is nothing but that is the deflection of column, and this deflection is loaded into the deflected portion P into delta. Okay, if the deflection is not stable, the buckling of member occur in the second free body sketch. Look at this. In first case deflection is stable, but if deflection is not stable, in that condition member, the free body diagram of this unstable condition, there is a no moment due to deflection of member, okay, and prestressing force, since the compression in C and tension in tendon T balance each other. Here no moment will be induced, but the compressive force of prestress and tensile force of tendons are balanced to each other, okay. When the additional moment due to deflection of member is negligible, the member is termed as the short member, and the additional moment need to be considered when slenderness ratio lambda, that is equal to Le by K, of member is high. Member is termed as a slender member. In the analysis of slender member, the additional moment is calculated by approximate expression or second order analysis. In this module, we discuss only the short members, okay. Here we not discuss the long member, okay. Here we discuss only the short member. Now compression member, here two images are taken. First column is subjected to axial compressive force and we have to take a section at middle portion, okay. Now one by one, prestressing concept was originally developed to counteract the low tensile capacity of concrete, because concrete is subjected to maximum compressive forces. Concrete is not resist or tensile forces. Prestressing concrete compression member may be therefore appear to be redundant and superfluous. However, a column may be prestressed to advantage when column is subjected to considerable bending moment in addition to axial load, okay. Here to resist a bending moment, and this bending moment is induced due to this axial load. When it is intended to use a precast column to speed a construction at a site, such precast column being often subjected to handling and erection stresses, and the effect of which can be counteracted by prestressing, okay. Now here consider an ordinary column without prestressing under axial compressive load W. First figure we discuss. When the column deflect, additional moment in section AA is created by deflection because the external load now act with a different eccentricity on the section. This additional moment is the cause of column action. Now second case, consider column internally prestressed but not externally loaded, as figure B. As the steel and concrete deflect together, there is no change in eccentricity of prestressing force, no matter how the member is deflected. Hence, there is no chance in moment due to any deflection of member and no action, because here the compression in concrete and tension in tendon are balanced to each other in second case, okay. In first case, the column is subjected to only and only external load, and because of that moment is induced, and because of that deflection will be occur, okay. Look at this. In first figure, the column is subjected to only the external load. This is the not this one is the not case of prestressing, and here the column section is subjected to only prestressing force, okay. Look at this. This one is the tensile force applying by tendons, okay, and in that condition here no deflection, column will be balanced by tendons and concrete, okay. Now fourth one, when external load is applied to prestressed concrete column, any deflection of moment and column action will be result. When the prestressed concrete column tend to buckle, tend to deform, it has to be treated in same way as concrete column. The effective length of column is to be found with respect to the end condition and slenderness ratio. That means the deflection of column is depend upon the end condition and also slenderness ratio. End condition may be possible, both end are fixed, hinge, one end fixed, one end free, one end fixed and one end hinge, okay. According to that, effective length of column will be changed. Now short prestressed concrete column, here we discuss the equation and then we solve the example. as shown in column, subjected to combined axial load and bending moment. Stresses are to be checked for two stage of loading, at transfer condition, at service condition. In first figure, simply supported beam is given. It is subjected to point load and moment. Okay, and here case 1, large W and moment is small. In that condition, look at this. This one is the stress distribution diagram. Okay, at this end, first P by A, that means compressive. Second one is due to pre-stressing, P by Z, W by A, okay, due to this point load, and M by Z due to this moment. Now in second case, what will be happen? In second case, the load is smaller but the moment will be large. In that condition, one end will be subjected to zero stress and one end will be subjected to maximum stress, and this is P by A minus P by Z, P by Z, W by A, M by Z, that we discuss in our example. Now at transfer condition, only initial pre-stress force PO will be acting on the column. Stress in concrete FC is equal to load divided by area. Stress in steel, that means tendon, is equal to PO by AP. At service condition, if section of column is under effective pre-stressing force P with an eccentricity E located by concentric compressive load W plus external moment M, the extreme fiber stresses in concrete are given by F, P by AC, PE by plus or minus PE by Z, because it is depend upon the deflection, W by AC, then plus or minus M by Z. Here P is equal to our effective pre-stressing force, and that is equal to eta into PO, and Z section modulus is equal to LE by Y. LE is equal to our effective length and Y is equal to centroid distance. Okay, now equivalent concrete area AE is equal to M AP plus AC. M AP is equal to area of pre-stressing steel, where AC is equal to gross area minus area of pre-stressing steel, and AG plus M minus 1 AP. This one is the equation of equivalent area. Now we solve the example number 1 for compression member. First of all, we read the data. Pre-stressed concrete column is 400 mm by 400 mm and 6 meter length. Hinge at the both end. This one is the end condition of column. It is pre-stressed by concentric high tensile wire of 10 mm diameter, and this diameter are provided with 8 number of bars. Effective pre-stress in wire is 700 Newton per mm square. The column is subjected to axial compressive load of 360 kN and transverse load of 36 kN acting at the mid height of the column. Determine the extreme stress on column section where M is equal to 6. Modular ratio is given 6. Now first of all, we find out the area of concrete is equal to our section 400 by 400 and number of given bars we deduct 8 pi by 4 d square. The area is 1,59,372 mm square. Then area of pre-stressing steel that we provided 8 numbers and pi by 4 d square 10 diameter, that is 622 mm square. Now effective pre-stressing force P is equal to 8, that is area of pre-stressing steel pi by 4 d square, and 700 is our stress. Ultimately it is converted into the force in Newton, 4,39,822 Newton. Stress due to direct pre-stress is equal to P by AC, and this P is equal to 4,39,822 divided by area of concrete that we find out 1,59,372, and our answer is 2.76 Newton per mm square. Okay, first of all, we will find out direct stress for overall column. Now second, look at this. This one is the figure of our column. Both end are hinge, and this is the section 400 by 400 and 8 number of bars which 10 mm diameter is provided. As the tendon are concentric, stress due to eccentricity P is 0. Now the equivalent area of concrete is AG plus M minus 1 AP. Gross area we find out, modular ratio is given, and AP also we find out. Ultimately, putting the all values, we get 1,63,140 mm square. This is the area, effective equivalent area of concrete. Now stress due to external compressive load, that is W by A. W is given 360 into 10 raised to cube. Area, effective area of concrete we find out 1,63,140. This W is given in figure. Look at this. This one is the external load 360. Okay, and after solution we get 2.21 Newton per mm square. Now maximum bending moment M is equal to WL by 4, that is equal to 54, because this is for point load. Find out MI of equivalent concrete area. I BD cube by 12, this one is the section model, I is equal to N BD cube by 12. Okay, then area 6 into AP, A h square 6 minus 1 h square 150 square. Okay, here this, just a minute, this one is our moment of inertia I. Okay, this is the notation of moment of inertia I. Now answer of this moment of inertia is 2.186 10 raised to 9 mm raised to 4. Then next we find out stress due to bending moment, that is plus or minus M by I into Y. Okay, and after solving that we get plus or minus 4.94 Newton per mm square. Okay, first value is compression, second value is tensile. Okay, here stress due to bending moment we find out. Our example is complete. In next session we start with new topic. Just now we stop. Okay.